Okie dokie. Ruger precision rifle. Loophole. VX3i 8.5, 25, 50. 2-day Duracoat job. I actually dismantled that sucker and hung it up over that wood stove over there. It's about 5 degrees outside. That's the primary heat source. Shouts. First shout. Brother over there at the hide. In layman's terms, you can't get better reviews. You want a review from somebody down here on the ground that reviews stuff that most people couldn't afford. If you got a guy that reviews high-end stuff all the time that you can't afford, you know, you ain't gonna get no information on what you need to get. You know, you're looking at all this stuff, then you got to go over here and buy something because you can't afford that stuff. Find somebody that's reviewing things you can afford, that's on the ground and speaking in a language that you can decipher without a calculator. That would be the Hide, okay? H-A-I-D-E. And he's also on Facebook. He's a real level-headed brother. He don't play around. Matter of fact, the best reviews you're going to get anywhere are going to be done pretty much by vets, okay? Now, for those of you who are into the thinking game and you really want to get stupid critical, Tibertosaurus Rex. Rex Reviews. You know, he's... Yo, I don't have Rex's dollars, but I got Rex's brain and his attitude. He got a numbers nerd. You know, this is all about numbers. Guys can say, well, this and that, this and that. No, this is about numbers. You know, you do your homework, you do the math, and you know, Rex said it when he opened his mouth and said, you know, if you do all this math and you do it all right and you squeeze the trigger and you squeeze it right, it's going to hit on the first round, not the 10th round or not number 20. First time, bam. Okay, Rex Reviews. Toadley. I know you've been waiting all that back and forth about doing it, running my mouth on over there, talking on your channel. God bless you, man, and Merry Christmas to all three of you. All three of you. And guys, for those of you who are not familiar with Mr. Rex Reviews, you know, don't get discouraged because there's a lot of high-end stuff going on over there. You know, I've heard my name mentioned on his channel. So, you know, he ain't walking around above nobody. He's a ground pounder. You know, he ain't thinking above people. He's right there. Yeah, he's got Schmidt and Bender, but yeah, he's got Swaffer, he's got Loophole. You know, he's got the ground stuff. You know, stuff that's down here on the ground. He's got stuff that only costs $200-300. I think the oldest scope he has probably didn't cost $200. Tell you the honest God truth. So, you know, if you want a lot of detailed, crazy, minute information, check him out, Rex Reviews, okay? He'll get it to you. I'm getting ready to review this Ruger precision rifle. It's the first store-bought rifle I've had in 35, 40 years. Aside from these two hunting rifles that Papa Smith built for me, the rest of the guns I had, you know, the 22s and 22 WMRs and 30-06s, you know, I had all that stuff from way back when. All the AR stuff that people who know me, the sniper rigs and whatnot I built all those guns. I ain't buying them. This Ruger's the first store-bought gun I've had in a long time other than a handgun. And matter of fact, I only have one handgun that I bought. All the rest of them come from law enforcement officers, so there you have that. When I get into the Ruger review, I will also be talking about the reloading. I don't know how well you see here, if you can make that out. You see there's numbers on these cartridges. That's how many grains of powder are in them. I'm using 2 sets of projectiles. Do I have the boxes out? Nope, I don't. I'm using the Hornady ELD Match 140 grain. and I'm using 129 grain nozzle. Oh wait, yeah, here they go. They are out here. Accubon. Let me go back and look at the screen so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, these guys here. These are hunting rounds with 530 BC. That ain't bad. And I've got the Hornady match. Everybody knows about them because a ton of people use them. I'm going to stick with those for now until I can get to where I can stretch out the football fields and get to 10 or better. You know, anything under 10, those ought to be fine. And I wanted to develop a hunting round because if I'm out there and Mr. Whoever walk up, I don't want the round to be glancing off the shoulder. I want it to drop down and stay down here and hit the deep freezer. I've run a lot of different ammo through it. I like it. It don't kick, got a break. Stock sucks. But anyway, I'm going to break that down later on. So it's going to be an unboxing on the Lyman Case Prep Express unit, the Caldwell Ballistic Precision Premium Kit chronograph, the AO Far Rangefinder, and I'm going to go over some basics on my Loadmaster press. I've been using it a long time. I've got that. I've also got a 1000 Precision, and of course my RCBS Rock Chucker, which you cannot beat for precision round because there just ain't no slop in that press. And as you can see here, these are also for the Ruger Precision. You can see they're all numbered with how many grains they are. I stacked the targets up, and nope. I have to take some out. Oh wait a minute, where would be over here? Over here by the stove. Mind you, there is no gun range out here, and with the winter time being what it is, you know, 200 yards and try not to waste targets. Getting groups like this, and this is factory ammo. These are not my reloads. This is factory stuff. Group here, group down here. I think that's, I don't know, 8, 10 shots. That's 5 shots. And these are all off the hood of the truck. There's a couple, like, dude, I don't know what I was, oh, this is when I was trying to get on paper. Here, I think I got 8 or 10 up there, because I just run them through, single load. And, got some are blacked out from multiple goings-ons, 200 and 300 yards, all of this. So, you know, the gun is doing what it's supposed to do. You know, I'm calling my flyers, I ain't fooling myself. When I get this thing down to where all the shots are inside the red and I start shooting for 0, that's different. Right now, you know, you put the gun on the target, get your point of aim, and you fire a round, and you stick with that point of aim, and you fire all your rounds in that weight grain, and you see how close they are together. Things to consider was the first round and second round where they fired out of a clean barrel or dirty barrel. Was it cold bore shot or was it already warmed up? I tend to not start counting till about, I'll take 3 odd rounds with me, make sure the barrel is not spot on clean, because after that first round everything gonna change. And if the barrel is cold after that first round or 2, everything's gonna change. So a lot of stuff gonna be going on. In the meantime, between time, I'm out of here because I need to sit down. Tired. Had to split wood today. It's 5 degrees outside, and my little shed is getting chilly, which means I need to bring some more wood in. So there's gonna be some more stuff coming. And no, I ain't forgot about the hobby stuff, guys. You know, you can see that car over there. It's a 40-pound gas car. Yeah, I got the car stuff. And there's a helicopter with 52-inch blades. It'll come in its time. But right now, PRS season gonna start up in the spring, and I want to be there. So I appreciate all the feedback I've been getting and the Q's and A's going on with you cats on these YouTube channels. Toadley, Bloke on the Range, Tiberius Rex, and brother over at the High. God bless you cats. Keep doing what you're doing. Shoot straight. God bless. Merry Christmas.